like getting random phone calls, okay? You can call it whatever you want to. Some people love getting called by people. I don't like getting random phone calls. I have no reason to get random phone calls. I don't talk to nobody. So I had to call that fool back since he randomly calls me right when I go live, And I'm telling you, dude, I'm just telling you, it's weird. I call this dude back. Oh, is this? No, it's not. Oh, I must have the wrong number. Hence why you called my phone twice in a row. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, man. But I got the do not disturb on now. I got the do not disturb on. I'm not playing around with these fools, man. Ready to go live, sitting here watching videos for 2 hours, nothing. Go live and then get a random phone call. Listen, y'all. Anyway, I needed that call. These females out here, they're studying you. They're watching how you standing on business. They're going to mimic and copy. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? They can't do what you do. They don't have the capacity to do the exact same thing, but they're definitely watching. Some of them feel like they can harvest some of your energy, get some of your momentum. And that's why, I'm perpetually changing and upgrading because I see the people out there that are, you know, stealing my flow, jocking my swag, all over my riz. So I just continuously upgrade because I don't care how I dress or whatever. It's all uniquely me. And when I start wearing my own clothes, it's going to really get wild. But when I see like others, not necessarily, mimicking the exact clothes, obviously, just colors and schemes and things, it motivates me to continue to upgrade, which draws out more authentic, genuine originality from the ether. So I move on it. And women are watching you stand on business. A lot of people have been talking about spiritual this, spiritual that. A lot of, most of the time when women are talking about it, it's them trying to escape their past. But when men do it, there's no real reason for a man to talk about doing it because you get scrutinized from both sides. You get scrutinized from the guys, they're like, dude, what's wrong with you? And then you get scrutinized from the women who don't really believe in spiritual ascensions unless it comes from a woman, and they don't really ascend most of the time. You know, they're just out there trying to say, hey, listen, the bodies don't count. Absolutely, the bodies count. I got that little orange and look at that background, look at that sun going down. Got the sky all orange and purple and stuff. It's on the best time of the day. It's finally getting warm. It's time for me to get out, get my walks on. Now, listen, as they're copying you and studying you and watching you, they are upgrading themselves. So it is a good thing in a way. But, you know, the misandry is going to continue. And if they like you, you'll never know. They'll keep it to themselves. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on? Checking in from India. What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to India. Switch my arms up. I got this light on this phone, so it's super heavy. Don't judge me. I just got through working out. Shout out to India, you know what I'm saying? I'll be making my rounds. I'll probably make my way over to India once I go full passport, bro, and get a base of operation in Thailand. What's going on? What's going on, bro? How you doing? How you living? You know what I'm saying? How you doing? North Carolina in America. North Carolina in America. Yep. That's where we're at. You guys do me a favor, smash that like button. Yeah, what I was just saying, to you guys out there, women are watching how you're making moves. A lot of them are copying what you do, and they're never going to give you credit. But there's a few of them out there that's watching what you do, and they like the kind of man you are. But unfortunately, they're never going to say anything to you. Okay? That's why I'm leaving the States, and I'm going to go abroad. I'm seeing a lot of good stories online. I'm seeing a lot of women that are okay with giving, clear choosing signals. Guys are just able to approach them, give them a little tap, you know what I'm saying? They turn around smiling and, they're doing what they got to do. It looks to be like the kind of environment that we used to know back in the 90s, early 2000s, and stuff like that. Right now, it's just so messed up. And American women, they put themselves in a bad place to where they made it where men can't really approach them, but they still want men to approach. It's a wasteland out here. I can see the landscape and I gotta go. You know, I gotta go. I mean, it's not just Thailand. I mean, I'm seeing Colombia looking good, Brazil, obviously. There are passport bros and digital nomads traveling to all kind of new countries, um, giving us information once they get there about what they discovered. Listen, it's going to be a thing of the past to get with an American woman. It's going to be a thing of the past. You know, it's going to get to the point where guys are going to look at you crazy when you get with an American woman and be like, "Are what do you just practice?" You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be like, "Look, bro, it's going to be crazy, man." They're going to be like looking at you like, hooked up with your cousin or something. You know what I mean? Like, you're out here hooking up with American women. What's going on with you, bro? You had hard times? Do you want to be mentally, what I'm saying, taken advantage of or something? What's going on with you? You lost your way? That's what it's going to be like, man, after a while. Because look, man, I'm out here in these streets, dude. It's the craziest thing the way these women interact with you. As good as we're looking and they come to us, you know and establish contact. Once they establish contact, it gets weird. Switching over again. Yeah, once you establish contact, it gets weird, y'all. Let me turn this audio down. I know the video's halfway through, but I don't know how to start stuff audio all the way up. It gets weird, man. Like, they initiate contact. I've got numbers, and this is what's going on with me and why I'm going overseas. Because I want some women that don't have the internet, so I ain't got to worry about them. A lot of these women are trying to make it seem like they're virgins or they don't give up the box. So I see I'm getting it's given that they're trying to look for some cleanup guy energy. So I don't like that. I don't want to be in, like, don't act like you can't send any illicit pictures. Don't act like you don't have any videos in your phone. Some of these women used to do OnlyFans back in the day. I can't say that word. OF, whatever. And with me, since they've watched my content, they see a prospect, and then they want to try to come off like there's some kind of super, conservative. I don't do that. I don't, I'll be like, oh, well, how many kids you got? Oh, I just have two. Well, you're doing something. You did something. Well, I don't do it anymore. Well, what do I got to do to get the one that was doing that? Like, what do I got to do to get you to go back to that mindset of when you were out there doing that? Because I don't want the rebranded version of you while others got you, for the low low. Y'all don't seem to understand that, man. Like, you got to just be very selective about the men you pick, and then give him the same energy you gave the Pookies and Ray Rays you made your kids with. Because I'm not going to I'm not going to let you act like I got to do all this, vetting and whatever and conversation just to get some pictures and video or something. No, I'm not doing that. Like, every time I ask one of these women for some pictures, they automatically just stop texting. And then, the worst part about it for them is they keep going back to my TikTok, liking videos, jumping in my live streams. What are you doing? You're wasting your time. What I do the reason why I ask them for pictures and I keep the conversation actual as possible, because I'm not going to be their pen pal. See, these women have so many numbers in their phone. They have every guy like etched out for certain things. Oh, this guy's going to do this for me. This guy's that. And this guy's cleanup guy. So I got to come off like I'm a good girl to the cleanup guy. You don't come off like a good girl, a good girl to me in 2024 by trying to hold out in the cookies or sending me pictures or whatever. What you come across as, you see a nice chump cleanup guy, Russell Wilson, and you're trying to take advantage of that. And I'm not a Russell Wilson. I'm a whole Chad or Tyrone. I'm not going to sit here and play with y'all. I'm completely divorced. I'm in my prime. I'm top of the stock as far as men go in the world, American, all that good stuff goes. And y'all be playing somebody like we ain't got nothing going on for ourselves. I'm tired of the shit. I see y'all jump in my live streams. I see y'all watch me in my live streams and won't hit the like button because you think I can't see you. I don't care. Even if your profile is hidden, they still show you who pops up in the live feed. I still see that you went in there. It's just strange to me, like, why y'all go through this much to try to act like you don't like the men that you actually do. And I'm not going to go out of my way to try to introduce myself to y'all. I got stuff going on. I can see it clear as day. I can see it clear as day. We're going to have to do better, ladies. We're going to have to do better. So you guys smash that like button. I just wanted to get on here and just say a few things. I love from the UK. Hey, what's going on, brother? Never settle for average. What's going on from the UK? Salute. Salute my brother. Go ahead. There we go. Guys, smash that like button if you can. Find your way to it. Want to make sure we spread through the algorithm. We're doing such a good job so far. We want to keep it going. Hence the reason for this late night extra drop. But yeah, they're watching you stand on business. They like what they see. Um, I I'm screwed because I'm on online. So women think that the best thing to do, okay, what I'm gonna do is act like I've never been with a man before. You have kids or a kid. You're in your 20s and you know what I'm saying, your late 20s and your 30s. Why are you sitting over here? Man, I've had to cut off so many women because they're talking to me and they'll talk to me with their, this is how I know that they think that I'm a cleanup guy. When they're texting me, they're putting commas and shit in there, and I'm like, oh man, no, shit. I know what this is. She's trying to come off a certain kind of way, man. She thinks she need. I'm like, man. So I'll just drop some, hey, what are you wearing? I don't care. I'll be like, what are you wearing? Or let me get a couple pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they'll be like, excuse me. I'm like, I didn't stutter. I didn't stutter. I'm gonna stand on that because some women are like, see if you'll back down. Like, no, I said what I said. What do you mean? Excuse me, or you heard what I said? Send me some pictures. You know what I mean? I had one chick say, I'm about to get in the shower. I'm like, let me see. She said, what did she say? I forgot what she said. And I was like, so you telling me you're about to get in the shower is supposed to mean what to me? I don't care if you were taking a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you telling me? They want to tease and stuff like that. And I'm supposed to play the gentleman. I am a gentleman in the streets. But when we're texting each other, I'm not going to be. And I'm over working out shirtless, you know what I mean, flexing this. What is wrong with y'all? I'm showing you I'm not looking for some PG romance. I'm just not looking for, some streetwalker. You know what I'm saying? Trying to cover herself up as a decent lady when these most of these women, man, they gotta keep it wet. They gotta always have something in them. Gotta rotate. Yeah, they always gotta have something inside of them. You know what I mean? They can't just keep them. And look, when you're trying to act like you're one of the few women that don't get around, and most women do, and you're putting up pictures I see on your TikTok or your Instagram, and I ask for a picture, and you send me the most church going in the middle of the winter looking outfit I've ever seen. You got to do better. You know, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not here to be your pen pal. You know what I mean? Boy, single mother's like, absolutely, my brother. Absolutely. Well, they don't never tell you they're single mothers in the beginning. You know, they used to, used to call them or text them and be like, oh, I'm taking care of these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a single mother. Yay. But now it's like, you be talking to them and you got to pry it out. So you got any kids? So yeah, I was just chilling today. Oh yeah, did you hear me? You hear me? You got any kids? Do I have any what? Kids. Oh yeah, yeah. I got, how many you asked I have? How many do you have total? They'll play with you like that, man. They'll play with you like that. I'm telling you, everybody knows it now. The job of most American women is to manipulate you into actually dealing with her in the first place. They already thinking to themselves, what are you doing? Well, I guess I got to trick your dumb ass. And they're going to do it. And then we look at them like, why did you trick me? Well, if you knew the kind of person you were dealing with, you would never lay with them in the first place. These American women are something else. And it's not all. There's a couple ladies out there, but it's few and in between. And most of them don't speak. So, all we can see is the crazy psycho ones that get online and, make up stories and scenarios trying to go viral to get paid because they're broke. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to do nothing but spend whatever they get paid online or whatever on dumb stuff to look important and look like they have money to other women. Instead of getting their, private part, taking a look, have a gynecologist take a look at it to figure out why it's stinking so bad. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. What can you do? Got a few more minutes. What can you do? You guys do me a favor, watch that pre-recorded video. I'm going to drop more of those. Also going to be going to my main channel now that I have the burden off my back of, being separated and trying to get this divorce. Now it's done, or being worked on to be finished. I got a lot of extra free time. I want to do some different things, try some new things out. I just got through doing a couple workouts. I feel incredible. I'm gonna probably work out on TikTok later. I did Insanity twice today, man. I'm feeling good. I might go in here and cook a little bit of something. But gentlemen, before I go, you gotta understand, man. They're mad right now. They're mad as hell, and they hate your guts, while simultaneously wanting you to beat in their guts. So they're perplexed. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to receive you. They want you, but they can't stand the way you talk. They can't stand how you're standing on business, how you got your boundaries up, and you're not just taking anyone anymore. And the crazy part is, if you're like me and you got social media, you are fucked. I gotta stop cussing. You got to be careful out here, man, because they'll study you and they'll be like, it's just too much work. And that screws you over because you're really not too much work. They're just lazy and they don't feel like they can really compare to you or that they are good enough for you. But that's what they'll do. So when I go overseas and those women don't have cell phones and checking my social media everywhere they can, all kind of different ways all the time, looking for imperfections to exploit, I'll have a fair shot. Can't get that out here with these women, man. I don't know how long they be watching me. I can tell they're watching me by how they talk. Like if they're talking about narcissism and projection and stuff and trying to find a way to relate. And then, they're trying to act all PG and, I'm not comfortable sending a picture right now. And I don't care what you come. All right, well, you know what? You need to go find somebody that you feel, that feels comfortable with you being a pen pal, because I'm not looking for that. Straight up, man. I'm out here working out. I'm trying to see a body. You know what I mean? I want to see them cheeks. I want to see some. I want to see some of that body, man. I'm not over here. I've been celibate for quite some time. I'm not over here. What's going on? You know who that is? I done spent quite some time, by myself. I want a body. I want to lay next to her. I'm not gonna be sitting around here like just messaging you and you're looking good in your pictures online and you're talking about taking a shower and get up out of here. Get up out of here. Go find somebody else to play with. I'm not gonna be the one. Anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Do me a favor, smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a comment. I appreciate any comment I can get. You guys from around the globe, your boy's about to be a passport, bro. Moving around globally. Go ahead and check in. We had India check in, the UK check in. Come on. You know what I'm saying? You guys, you're overseas or whatever, go ahead and check in. How did I know they were going to turn up in here? I'm good, man. I am good. My instincts kicked in like that car's gonna pull up in here, back up. Ah, man, these NPCs can't get me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm your brother. I'll be back on here later. Move out the way. Here we go. Maybe not. Bear with me, y'all.